So leave it to James Dyson and his amazing creativity and ability to really re-engineer, you know, how we live our lives. You are looking at the brand new TP02. This is our best of value of the day. What are you looking at? You are looking at an amazing air purifier and fan that is going to cool the air around you, purify the air around you. Also, due to the fact that it has a 360-degree glass HEPA filter, you're looking at it right there, that will literally remove 99.97% of particulates down to 0.1 microns. Well, first of all, I have to say we are so thrilled. This is brand new. This is the first and only Today Special of the entire year with Dyson, right? And it's only very, very year, obviously. And what's happened already, we've already sold out of one of the colors. So the nickel, that was a combination of colors, nickel. So the nickel is gone. So here's what I have. I have it available in white, and you can see that how it just very, very easily oscillates. And as this oscillates around, it is cooling the air, and I am telling you, it is cooling the air around me. But it is also purifying the air. So you're looking at a unit today, a fan that is actually a 2-in-1, that is double duty. We have it not just in the white, and on that white, and over here, the one you're looking at now is called the iron. You notice on the top that this great little remote that is even curved, I love that when you look at the way that this is actually designed, it is curved, so it just sits right on top of the fan. Brilliant. We all know we can never find the remotes when we need to find them. So, and when we look at the value, it is a $549.95. So it's, for all intents and purposes, a $550 value. Our HSN price is $450. Today, we have it the lowest price that we have found anywhere, because you are not just getting the unit, and I love the way it looks. I love the very retro chic, fabulous, modern look to this. But you are also going to get, for the first time, an additional filter. And the HEPA filter that we are going to give you to go along with it, that is another $70 value. There it is, right up on your screen. $479.99 for the air purifier with the remote. Another $70 for the additional feature. It has this incredible jet focus technology, so it's a powerful airflow that's wide, long range, and we're going to present it not only at $339.99, 5 flex pay payments, so it's $68 on absolutely any credit card, debit card, PayPal, even Apple Pay. We are shipping it to you for free. And there's something very unique that this has. It has what is called intelligent purification, where you also have the opportunity via, and we'll talk a lot more about this, an actual app, the Dyson Link App, that it will actually assess the quality of the air in the room that you're in and completely adjust so that you are getting the perfect climate in that room. It monitors and reacts, it purifies the air, and then it also, as we talked about, gives you the and it reports back to Dyson on that also as well, which is amazing. But when that's what you're looking at there, that is part of that jet focus technology that I talked about, where you get that very powerful airflow that's wide and also long range. In the summertime, let me tell you what, you're gonna be able to lower your air conditioner. So this is gonna keep the room cooler for you. No sense in cooling an entire house when you're spending your time, i.e. in the kitchen, or you're in the bedroom at night, or you're in the den or the living room watching TV. And then in the winter time, it also is going to help to draw the air down and circulate the air better. Well, a lot more to find out about this, but I invite you to join us today. Like I said, we already sold out of one of the colors. We're down to 2. Which one is the most limited, Pat? Okay. The iron is the most limited, but we're doing great in quantity in both of these. And if you also, and I'm gonna take a moment to talk about what's on your screen. Oh, it was just up there. But talking about lowering the quality of the air pollution in your air by 90%. That is the benefit of that HEPA filtration. Indoor air pollutants are a concern since many people spend as much as 90% indoors. So imagine getting the ability to clean that, and that's everything. That's the pollen, right? It's the allergens. It's everything that we're breathing. My gosh, it's pollen city down here in Florida right now. Well, let me bring in my awesome guest, Miss Natalie Greger, who's going to tell us a lot more about this amazing unit. Hi, Natalie. It's great to have you with me today.
Hello. Thanks so much, Bobby Ray. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm even more excited and more passionate about this amazing machine. This is the Dyson Pure Cool Link, and it truly is. It's dual functionality, 2-in-1. It's a smart tower. It's going to intelligently purify all year round, but not only that, there's more. It also works as a cooling fan, a bladeless cooling fan. You can see my pinwheel spinning right here. There are no blades. And my pinwheel is actually louder than the machine. This has been acoustically engineered to be very quiet, no matter what airflow setting that you put it on. And I see you just flash one of my favorite things. This is certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America to be asthma and allergy friendly. And the reason behind that is because it works. As you said, this is going to trap and capture 99.97% of allergens and pollutants as small as 0.3 microns. Those are all the things that we can't see in the air. The bacteria, the viruses, the mold spores, pet dander. I can go on and on. And then this one machine is going to project that purified air back out into your large rooms. This large loop was meant to make sure we're hitting every single corner, all in this one machine.
Absolutely, and I just grabbed, because I think this is one of the most exciting features about this unit today, turn the box around to the front, that we are getting the extra filter to go with it. Listen, we have already sold over 3,000 of these today. As I mentioned at the very beginning, we already sold out of one of the colors. This extra filter is a big deal. If you are going to run this unit, as most probably are, like say 12 hours a day, these filters will last you 1 year. So you're getting a second one. So basically, you are looking at almost 2 years of air purification, air filtration without having to change the filter. So think about that. That is a big deal. It's $70. So you easily deduct that from the price, right? So you're looking at $290 some only that you're getting, or 200 less than that. So today, to be able to get a unit that is completely portable, and I love that about it too, Natalie. First of all, it looks so cool. And people come into your home, it's like an awesome conversation piece to begin with. But rest assured, this puppy puts out some serious air. Because I mean, you can just feel it, and having it oscillate, so it's literally filling up this entire room, and being able to have the concentrated flow, because it has that long range of concentration in its flow as well, doesn't it?
It does. This is actually taking in 6 gallons of air per second through this base right here into this 360-degree glass HEPA filter. This has microfibers on the outside. It's been folded, bent 333 times to make sure that we're capturing and trapping 99.97% of those allergens and pollutants, and we're keeping it inside this filter. And not only that, we have double protection. This is one filter, but on the inside, you're gonna see this gray. And the gray, it's actually activated carbon granules. And these are gonna trap those odors, those gases, those VOCs. So if you cook the night before, you're not gonna be able to tell. If you have pets, right? It's gonna take those odors and absorb it, much like a sponge does with water. And then it's gonna project out 77 gallons of purified air out through this beautiful loop, right? It's not just a conversation piece, even though we love to talk about how cool this looks in any room, but it's gonna project that purified air out to every single corner, because in order to truly clean air, we have to move that air.
Right, and the other thing that I so love about this is that, first of all, look, it's completely bladeless, so you don't have to worry about this with the kids or with the pets. This is that great little remote. You always know where it is because it resides right on top. But you see how this is a bladeless technology. You have your filter right down at the base, and that filter, I think, you obviously can't really see it from there, but it is a complete 360 degrees. So you're not just getting filtration from the front, you're getting the complete 350-degree filtration on this unit as well. So one of the things that I love about this, Natalie, and I don't recall us ever doing this before with any of our Dyson, but it is the application of the Dyson Link App, right? So it talks more about that, intelligent purification. Can you talk to me a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. So this has two upgraded features on this machine. The first one, it has auto mode. So you can set it and forget it. You know, I'm a working mom. I've got a baby on the way. I don't want to think about cleaning the air. I want this to do it for me. So this is automatically going to sense the pollution in the air, and it's going to turn off and on to make sure that you're always maintaining that good air quality. Then this machine is going to report right back to the Dyson Link App. This is a free app that you can download on your phone. If you love being on your phone, this is perfect for you. If you don't need it to operate this machine, but it's truly going to show you that your machine is working, right? It also works as a second remote. You can look at your air quality, your filter life, and you can be away from home to control your settings. You can schedule different modes on this. It truly is, it gives you that whole picture and makes you know that it's working.
Which we love, right? So you know, that's the cool thing about it, is that you know it's working, you never have to worry about it. So I'm gonna hit my little button over here.
I love it.
Look at that, isn't that amazing?
Yes, it is. Show us the power. So what we're showing you here, this is Dyson's patented air multiplier technology. And as I said before, in order to clean a room, you've got to move that air around the room. This is all about efficiency. And we've used the technology of turbochargers, jet engines to push that air to every single corner. And we're able to sense, it doesn't have to be right around the machine. It can be in the far corners. And then you see that magically disappear. That's because we're pushing up to 77 gallons of purified air back out through this amazing loop.
Oh my gosh, I'm just still in awe of the power of that. That is off the charts.
So much power.
Whoa, that is insane, isn't it? And you know, the thing when we look at this unit, and again, so that is such a great demonstration because it's hard, right? For you look at it and go, okay, well, it looks really cool, but is it really, you know, you can talk about having the power and getting that amazing long range distribution. That showed you exactly what this unit can do. It's going to clean the air. That's the key, right? And I always think that this time of year in particular is one of the most important times of year, number one, to really think about getting an air purifier. It's been cold. It's still cold in many parts of the country. You're stuck in the house, and we know, so everything, you know, all of the, you know, the pollutants and everything still floating in the air in your home. I always say if you have any question about this, walk over to like a window, and you know when the light is shining through, and you can see, if you look in the sun, you can see like all of the particulates that are floating in the air. You have the opportunity with this unit to get in there and look at what remove, thank you, to a 360-degree HEPA filter. Move these microns down to 0.1 micron. So think about that. That's the food you're cooking in the kitchen, right? Maybe it's the garlic, or maybe it's the fish, or maybe it's the hairspray that you're spraying, or maybe it's the perfume that you're spraying. And the opportunity to be able to really clean this room, like we said, indoor air can be up 2 to 5, oh, so I'm sorry, I stepped right in front of it. Ah! I'm all over the place today. Uh-oh, Miss Rebecca's not very happy with me. Yeah. But in any event, I got a nice breeze coming from there. But it's gonna clean the air, and the most important thing about it is that you're doing it with the quality of the Dyson. There's nothing like the Dysons. I mean, everything that we've ever presented for you, you know how much money you can spend. I have to talk about that for a moment. This is literally the lowest price we've found anywhere out in the retail market. The graphic on your screen is showing you what the particulates are of 0.3 microns. The pollen, the bacteria, the mold, the pet dander, right? The dust mites, the spores, the cooking oils that we talked about, most of the smoke. Maybe someone smokes in your home. A lot of your paint pigment as well. So that's particulates of 0.3 microns, and it will go down to 0.1 microns, and that's the one that's up on your screen right now. So that's the perfumes and the colognes and the cleaning chemicals that we're working with, or the, you know, the hairspray or the air fresheners that we're constantly spraying throughout the home. This unit has that activated carbon that will get through all of it. Certified asthma and allergy friendly. You know, when I think about this, there's nothing healthier that you could buy or put in your home, Natalie, than this unit today, is there?
You got it. And I never thought of this before working for Dyson because we can't see it. But according to the EPA, the air inside of our homes, it's actually up to 5 times more polluted than the air outside. That's just, it's crazy to me to think about because we spend so much time within our homes, especially within the last 2 years. I live in Chicago. I think there's been days in the winter where I didn't even go outside. But our homes have truly become our offices, our schools, and our gyms. And we want to make sure that we're breathing in that clean, healthy air. And seeing is believing. We're all about making the invisible visible. You can see this is a brand new filter, stark white, almost blinding, right? This filter came from my daughter's room. We have a TP02 in her room, and we absolutely love it. But you can see the difference.
Wow.
This is that bacteria, the mold spores, the pet dander, those odors, the cooking gases, all the things that we don't want to be breathing in. And she would have been breathing this in if this was not in her room. So it really is shocking if you're like, is it really working? It truly is. You can see the difference.
Yeah, and we just shot our little unit over here through some pollutants, as you can see, and you can not only see the Dyson working, but you see it working so quickly. I love the small footprint. I love the power. I love that I can move this now and put it absolutely anywhere, and that it's not just, you know, you think about what you're paying for a basic fan, right? Well, here you're getting a fan, but you get the opportunity to be able to have the purification with it, and we go back to that feature, that important feature, which is that smart, intelligent purification, where via the app, and all you have to do is download the Dyson Link app, and it literally reads the quality of the air in the room.
It does. Yeah, it's going to tell you the peak pollution times in your home. It's also going to tell you location of your choice. You get to choose the temperature, humidity, and pollution. As I said before, you can schedule for this to come on, turn off. It works as a second remote. So everything that you can do on this magnetic remote, you can also do on the Dyson Link app, but you do not have to be in your home. And that is what's so amazing. We give you those options. And if you're not a phone person, you don't have to use it to operate it. You can use the magnetic curved remote.
I like that. So you can actually do it from both. That's awesome, Natalie. And then the other thing is, if it has a night mode. So if you want it to be maybe a little quieter at night while you sleep, it has that specific mode. And actually, that's even right on the remote control.
Yeah, it is. So on the remote, this is going to allow you to turn the machine on and off. It also has the auto button. So the auto is where you can automatically set it and forget it. It's going to turn on and off depending on if it's sensing that pollution or not, and it's going to monitor that good air quality. Then you have that big circle, little circle. You actually have 10 different airflow settings. So you can customize your cool. You're going to get that HEPA filtration at every single setting, no matter what. So it's always purifying for you. And then you see the little timer with the plus and minus. If you're taking a nap, 15 minutes, or if you're in for the big snooze, up to 9 hours, you can set it from 15 to 9 hours. And then you see the arrows, right? Kind of like away from each other. So that's when you want your fan to oscillate. It's gonna oscillate 70 degrees so you can really feel that wall of power throughout your room. And then last but certainly not least is this little moon. So if you're a light sleeper like I am, this is going to dim that LED screen, and then it's gonna put it in the quietest of settings. So this remote does everything for you. You can be in the comfort of your very own chair across the room, and you can turn this up to a 10. It's acoustically engineered, so it's never gonna disturb your reality TV or the game if that's what you like. But this truly does everything for you.
I love it. And then I am holding the other huge bonus in shopping with us today. We said we did our due diligence. This is the lowest price that we found anywhere out in the retail market. What I'm holding is an additional HEPA filter. This is a 360 glass HEPA filter. You are getting this today. We are giving you the extra filter. And in terms of the usage with it, if you keep the unit on like 12 hours a day, this filter will last you up to 1 year. So think about it. You're getting a filter that comes with it. You get the extra filter, and we'll show you on the breakdown. It's a $70 value for the extra filter. So you're looking at 2 years of filtration, because just the unit alone, $479. But then another $70 for the additional filter. And I love that, not having to go through the hassle of going out and trying to find the filter. You've got the filter that comes right along with it. You're buying it today for $68 on any credit card. And here at HSN, there's no interest at all on that. We are shipping it to you for free. And by the way, if you do not yet have the HSN card, boy, this is the perfect time to get it, because today we're giving you, for our big deals weekend, we're giving you $40. So you could get this home for $299 today. And you can find out more. You go to hsn.com, or you can also just call the number that is up on your screen. So when we think about, what are you going to do for summer? First of all, we're already, we've been through enough, as many of us have with the bills, or many of y'all have up north. So now we're getting into summertime. I will tell you, my electric bill in some months will go from like $150 up to almost $600 because of the heat. I mean, that's how oppressive it is. It's already quite hot here in Florida. So now I have the ability to take this unit and put it in the room that I'm spending my time in. My house is pretty big, but I'm either in the kitchen fixing dinner, or we're sitting in the living room watching television, or we're upstairs in the bedroom. So I can take this unit with me. I don't have to crank my air down as I normally would be known to do, to like around 73 degrees. So this is gonna save me so much money. But I'm purifying at the same time. That's the difference. So for many of our homes where we have the air running, and then you're going out and you're buying all of your other filters to go with it, you don't have to do that anymore, because this is literally a 2-in-1. This base down here in the bottom is your 360-degree air filter, and it is not a regular filter. It is a HEPA filter, and we've been popping up on the screen the bonuses of all of that. And it's sleek looking, it's modern looking, and it's brand new for us. And it's here again only for 1 day that you can take advantage of this opportunity to enjoy. We're down to 2 colors. We had the nickel, gone. The nickel sold out. I only have the white, and I have the iron as the other color choice. But here are your chance. The big old fan. First of all, look at this fan over here. I mean, for this thing, I tell you what, my dog, who's 80 pounds, Martin, would have this knocked over in 5 seconds flat, right? And then all of the filtration systems that you don't need, because you have the HEPA filter that is already built into it. Here is another one. Oh my gosh, that is an accident waiting to happen, right? And we're familiar with all of these, and we bought them because we don't want to have to cool the entire home, right? You want to only have to cool the area that you're in, or you want to have the intense cooling in the area where you're spending the majority of your time. That's the benefit of the TO2 and the TP02. And this is the first time we've had this exact model here also, Natalie?
It is, yeah. This is the first time to HSN to have the TP02. So we're super excited about it.
Yeah, so brand new. And by the way, in terms of a Today Special, if you're thinking, well, you know, maybe I'll wait a little longer. I'll wait till July. This is it. This is our first and only time that we're going to offer this as the best value of the day. And making it the best value is the fact that, first of all, the unit itself is $480, but getting that additional filter, that is another $70. It's what's really cranking this up to making it a value that, again, you are not going to find anywhere out there in the retail market. Only here at HSN. You always have 30 days, so you have the opportunity to get it home, plug it in, and see the difference. And I love, again, the oscillation so that you can actually share this distribution, but that's the key, that this air distribution, as we showed you back here, and I'll show you again in a minute, is a very powerful and long, like a long range distribution of air that you're getting. And I think to me, this, when I saw this, this even sold me better on it, right? Because I think you can really get a better idea of exactly what this unit can do. So I'm gonna come back down here, and in a moment, I'm gonna just hit this button so that you actually can see the force. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
Let's do it. Look out, Bobby Ray.
Crazy.
You can see, you can see the power. And this truly is demonstrating what you're seeing here is the fact that this has that long range, right? It was truly made from the technology of turbochargers and jet engines. This is Dyson's patented air multiplier technology. So what we're taking through the base, that 6 gallons of air per second, we're multiplying it through this large loop. This was meant for those large rooms, and we're projecting that out to every corner of the room, up to 77 gallons of purified air per second, because in order to clean the air, we gotta move that air. And this is truly efficient and effective.
Yeah, so just a quick question. So we download the app, right? Because I think what's amazing, and we talked about that, so that you can actually control the quality of the air via the app, but it also reports back on the app of the quality or lack thereof of air quality in your room, right?
It does, yeah. It's gonna tell you what's actually causing it to react. And you're gonna see peak pollution time. So maybe you're cooking dinner every day around 7, and you notice, oh, hey, you know, this is going up to a 9. We had someone come and install a new furnace this week, and this thing went crazy. We had it on auto mode. It turned all the way from being off up to a 9, then a 7, then a 6, and I noticed the odor was gone by the time it went back down. And we were able to look on the Dyson Link app and see that it was, you know, smelling those odors, the VOCs. So it really is a cool feature, an upgraded feature along with the auto mode on here. It also has that, you know, HEPA filtration, no matter what airflow setting that you have. The remote control has that magnetic holder, so it's gonna go on the top, it's curved. And then we also have the auto mode. So it's automatically gonna sense any of those pollutants in the air, and it's gonna react and make sure to purify. The LED screen, all you have to do is hit that moon. You're gonna put in nighttime mode. It's gonna dim, it's gonna go into the lowest of settings. And then, of course, changing the filter is so easy. It tells you when to do it. You'll see an F come up on the LED screen. And of course, what we've been talking about, the Dyson Link app. So it's gonna monitor from anywhere. You don't have to be in your home. You're gonna track the air quality and filter life. It works as a second remote, and it truly tells you that this machine is working.
And you know, it also, so what does this mean? It parent tested and parent approved, Natalie. So that's certified, correct? So what does that exactly mean?
That's right. Yeah, so this is a certification from the PTPA Media. We don't pay them. They go and they purchase different machines that are out there and they test them. It's a community of parents. And so that just tells you that this machine works and it's perfect for not just yourselves, but your kids, if you're expecting, for your fur babies, everyone in the house. Is just gonna make that cleaner, healthier home.
I love that, and of course our allergy and asthma
cool.
certification. Yeah, so they're all, so it's certified, it's covered, and we love all that. And then remember again, completely blade free, so it's safer, makes it a lot easier to clean, and the HEPA filtration that's down at the bottom, that is 360, so it's going to completely circulate the room. Do you have any idea of what size of a room this would clean?
Yeah, so this is for large rooms. So, if you have that kind of kitchen family room combo, and it's hard to say the exact square footage just because there's different ceiling heights. It depends how much furniture you have in the room. But because we have this large loop, we are going to be able to purify and clean and move the air throughout those large homes and large rooms. And the great thing about it is it does have that small footprint that we spoke about. It's about, I would say, 3.5 feet tall. It's a little over 8 pounds. And then the diameter, it's no larger than really a large dinner plate. So, we want to mitigate those AC costs, especially with summer coming around the corner. So we can take this around from room to room, even those large rooms, and keep cool while we're having that HEPA filtration.
Love it. And I love now on the left side of the screen, we have all of these really important statistics. I mean, number one, the fact that the quality of the air is like 2 to 5 times more pollutant inside than it is outdoors. So who does that fall on? I mean, that responsibility to clean the air falls on you as a consumer, right? So like I said, here with this fan, if you just tuned in, it's not just a fan. It's not just moving the air at an amazing velocity that we showed you a little earlier. It is actually purifying the air as well with the HEPA filtration. And the unit itself that is lightweight, I mean, let's see, I'm gonna get the actual weight on it. By the way, it comes with a 2-year warranty as well. So it weighs 8 pounds. So it's lightweight, and it's actually 40.5 inches in height and about 7 3/4 inches in diameter. 2-year warranty that goes right along with it. But today, the bonus that we have for us in terms of this being the best value of the day, the lowest price we found anywhere, is this extra guy. This is an additional filter that comes right along with it. It is a $70 value, and we are including this in your purchase today. So again, think about that. 9 times out of 10, you're changing these filters sometimes every 3 months, sometimes every 6 months, and the hassle of going out, number one, trying to find it, then having to buy it. We're giving it to you. And we've never had the TP02 on the air, so this is the first time we've had it on the air with us. And to be able to give you the extra bonus, the filter is $70. So, I mean, honestly, think about that. So it's $70 value of just the filter alone. It's it retails at $550 for this configuration. So it's $68. That's what it is for anyone. So if you are shopping with us right now, you're going to put it on any credit card, a debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, no interest at all, only $68, and we will ship it to you for free. And then, Natalie, you and I were talking about this a little earlier, that first of all, good luck trying to find it out in the retail market. We all know what's going on, right, in the world of electronics, how hard it is to get electronics, how hard it is to get parts for electronics. So we have it. So not only that we have it, but the fact that we actually have it at the best value anywhere is really such a slam dunk win for everyone shopping today. And then to get the extra filter to go right along with it.
You got it. So, finding a Dyson right now, it's really, really hard because of those inventory shortages, chips. And the beautiful thing is that this is able to connect to our phones. It has everything built in. It has auto mode. According to the American Lung Association, we take over 20,000 breaths a day. That is insane. We breathe more than we do anything else. We don't even think about it. And we're cleaning our countertops, we're cleaning our floors, but what about the air that we breathe? So that's why this 2-in-1, it's gonna intelligently purify, but it's also gonna bring you that cooling that we need really year round. I know I'm a hot sleeper. I love to have that fan right on me. No matter what mode that you have it in, you're gonna get this 360-degree glass HEPA filter. And, we say true HEPA. What does that mean? People ask me that all the time. It's all about that high efficiency. What is staying inside of this fully sealed filter versus being pushed back out into the air? We want to make sure to trap and capture all those bacteria, mold spores, pet dander, the odors, the cooking gases, the cooking oils, even when we're cleaning, right? Those fumes. And this is going to trap and capture. In order to be true HEPA, it does it 99.97% of allergens and pollutants as small as zero point 0.3 microns. You're going to get that HEPA filtration no matter what airflow setting. It comes with the remote control. It's magnetic, so you're always going to know where to find it, and you can control from anywhere in your room. It has that auto mode. This is that upgraded feature. It's automatically going to sense and detect any pollution in the room and react to make sure you have that good air quality. It also has nighttime mode. This is going to dim that LED screen, put it in the quietest of settings. This takes care of you. It tells you when to change the filter. If you're using it for 12 hours a day, every day for a year, you only have to change it once. And of course, we give you that second option with a remote. This is the Dyson Link App. It's going to track air quality and filter life, work as that second remote. You can control from anywhere. You don't have to be in your house. You can be in your second home, making sure things are going well in your first home. And you know what? If you don't like using your phone, you don't have to use the app in order to use this machine. You can use the magnetic remote instead.
I love it all. And that's a really good point, Natalie, that if you do have like a second home, because if you have a second home and you're not there that often, you know how stale, right, the quality of the air can get. So this you don't have to worry about. It automatically senses the quality of the air. That is that intelligent purification that you're actually getting with the unit today. And the fact that, I said, this is the largest one. Now, we've done units here at HSN, but they've been the tabletop. So I love that it's a larger unit that's going to cover a larger area. So instead of having to buy two, right, you're buying one today because it's over 40.5 inches in height. But I'm going to go back again because this is my favorite thing to do, to show you this incredible power that you're getting from the air that is forced through this unit. And this gives you an idea of why you can put this in a big room. Ready?
Let's do it. So in order to clean the air, you have to move the air. And this is demonstrating Dyson's patented air multiplier technology. We're taking in through the base up to 6 gallons of air per second, and we're going to trap and capture 99.97% of allergens and pollutants so we can push out up to 77 gallons of purified air per second to reach every single corner of the room, because we got to move that air to clean it. It's so important. This is what makes our TP02 so efficient and so effective.
Okay, this is definitely the cleanest the studio has been in a long time.
I love it.
And I love, you know, I love the smell, right? The difference with that cool crispness. So here's the thing, guys. All you have to do is choose your color. This is our first, and it's our only Dyson Today special, though, for the entire year. It is brand new. It is exclusive. It is the best value we found anywhere. And this also shows you, again, that what this unit will do. It literally intelligently senses the pollutants that are in the air, and then boom, it purifies the air around you, while at the same time, it's a fan. So it's cooling at the same time. Hence why you're getting the best of the best. And for us here, we were just like, all right, we want to make it, you know, it's HSN. It has to be the best value that we can possibly do. We made this the best value by throwing in the additional filter. That's exactly what you're getting. And like we said, if you run this like 12 hours a day, that filter will last you 1 year. And then you're getting a second. So if you're basically running it 12 hours a day, you have 2 years of filtration. If you're running it 24, then you have a year's worth. So how do I know when the filter needs to be replaced?
I love that you're asking that question. So this is going to tell you, you don't have to do anything thinking whatsoever. There's going to be an F that's going to pop up on the LED screen. If you have the Dyson app downloaded, it will also tell you on your phone. But all you need to do is turn off the machine, go ahead and unplug it. You're going to press the 2 buttons on the loop. We make everything so easy for you. And then we're just going to remove the cage like so. This is where your filter lives. You're gonna take the filter out, you're gonna pop the new filter in, and then we're just gonna put it right back onto the machine. We're gonna put the loop back on. You're gonna hear, I call it the Dyson click. Boom, everything's so intuitive, it's easy, we took care of you. You can turn it back on, and then using your remote, you're just gonna wanna hold down the on and off button for about 6 seconds. It's gonna reset it so that F disappears, and you won't see it again until another year when it's time to replace your filter again. So we truly take care of everything for you.
Oh my gosh, it could not be easier. And I'm telling you, when people come into your home, I mean, they'll be, what is that? So nobody quite knows exactly what it is. Today, over 3,000, almost 200 have been spoken, actually 3,200 have been spoken for. I know we started off with 3 colors. The nickel sold out very quickly. It's the white, and this is the iron. The iron obviously is a little bit of like a black, or like even, but still like more of a metal metallic look to it. If you have like a lot of stainless, you know, if you're thinking about something in particular to put in the kitchen, I would love it for that. White, gonna work literally anywhere in any home at all. And it's quiet. That's the other thing that I love about it. It's a quiet unit. It just sits wherever you wanna put it. It's only 8 pounds, so you can very easily pick it up and move it from room to room. You know, here, even in the studio, we have several. We have one over. I mean, there it is. It's in the bedroom, and it's just so cool looking. And again, it's moving the air, but it's purifying the air at the same time. That is the distinctive difference. And you know, we can say it's purifying the air, and most of the time I always did wonder, I mean, how do you really know that it's purifying the air? I mean, you're not gonna ever get any information about that. Yeah, now you are, because with the intelligent purification that you actually access via the Dyson Link app, it measures the quality of the air, it reports the quality of the air, and actually purifies the air. So this is so far and above anything that we have ever presented for you before in terms of the in terms of the world of filtration and cooling. And then don't forget, that's the other benefit, to be able to get the 2-in-1, get the cooling feature, so to wherever you're gonna put it, it's literally, like I said, it's really, my fingers are purple already. It's definitely cooling the air in this room. There's no question about it. And then I'm holding the bonus that we all get, which is this extra filter that comes with it. So Natalie, you had another filter that you were showing a little earlier. You've got it now. So how old is that filter?
Yeah, so this is a little over a year old. This came out of my daughter Morgan's room. And so it's just amazing to see the clean new filter versus this dirty, icky, grimy filter. It just shows that it truly is working. It's capturing the dust, the mold spores, bacteria, viruses, pet dander, right? All the things that we don't want to be breathing in. And I really don't want my daughter to be breathing in either. So huge, huge difference here. And we make sure to trap and capture 99.97% of those allergens and pollutants as small as 0.3 microns. And we know that it's working because we are certified by the Allergy and Asthma Foundation of America as being allergy and asthma friendly. And you can see here, you know, a lot of people, they ask, what does 0.3 microns mean? If you think of the diameter of a single human hair, 0.3 microns, that's 100 times smaller. It's all those things that you cannot see. You see it listed right here. All those ickies we do not want to be breathing into our lungs. Let's keep it trapped right in the filter.
And you know, I think that there's never been a time, right, more than, you know, of the last couple of years where we do think about it. I think for a lot of us, we never thought about this before, right? We never thought about the pollutants that were in the air and keeping that air that you're breathing clean. And now you have the opportunity with this true state-of-the-art unit to be able to do something about it, control this in the privacy of your home. And I love that, you know, in a lot of the different graphics that are flipping up there, the one that really kills me is like, you know, the quality of the air in which we breathe, which we really don't think about, can be 2 to 5 times more, more polluted than the air outside. So that's frightening when you think about it, but it makes sense, particularly now, because it's been super, super cold. So your house is all closed up, right? It's not like you're having any fresh air, you know, filtering through the home. So it makes sense that the air quality would be so poor. And having a unit like this units that without, I mean, everything, I mean, James Dyson, in my opinion, is one of the most brilliant men, right, in our history, because he's just, everything that he's done is so creative and so innovative, and it looks smart. You know, that's the other issue with some of those big, old, tacky fans. You're like, where do I put this? I don't want to leave this out, you know, and so it right? So it looks great. So you're getting everything that you want. You get the aesthetics, and then most importantly, you get the performance.
You got it. We hide those other fans when company comes over, but this is truly a talking point because Dyson is an engineering company. We had 35 engineers work on the TP02. They created 450 prototypes that they tested in real homes across the globe for over 2 years. In order to get this 2-in-1, it's going to give you that intelligent purification and that cooling fan whenever you need it. So we put so much thought and energy into everything that we make. And you mentioned James Dyson. You know, he's all about solving problems that others choose to ignore. Pollution is a problem. And James Dyson says, as pollution rises, technology must counter it. And that's exactly what we're doing with the TP02. We're capturing 99.97% of allergens and pollutants as small as 0.3 microns. All the things that we can't see. We have that HEPA filtration. No matter what airflow setting you put this on, it's amazing. We thought of everything. Remote control, so you can find it. It's magnetic. You can place it on the top. You don't have to bend down to grab it, and you can control it from the comfort of your couch. We have auto mode. This is an upgraded feature. This is automatically going to sense any pollution in the home and monitor and make sure you have that good air quality. For those light sleepers, we have nighttime mode. This is going to dim the LED screen and make sure it's in the quietest of settings. This machine takes care of you. It's going to put an F up on the LED screen when it's time to change that filter. And of course, we have that Dyson Link app. You're going to be able to monitor your home from anywhere, track the air quality and filter life. It's going to work as a second remote. You can schedule your purifier, and you truly know that it's working.
Yes, that's the most important part. So over here, just wanted to come over here once again because I know everybody can relate to this. And very soon, by the way, guys, there's going to be a clock coming up on your screen with just a matter of minutes remaining in this hour. And do keep in mind, this is our first and only Dyson Today special of the entire year. Lowest price that we have found absolutely anywhere out there. I mean, the unit itself is $479. You get another $70 because we're giving you another fabulous 360 Glass HEPA filter, and that's a $70 value to go right along with it. But what would you rather have in your home, right? Would you rather have this unit, or like I said, this is the fan we talked about that when people come, you always want to hide, or I'm just really in awe of, you know, how flimsy it is. And then the fact that when you have the Dyson, you are purifying the air with filtration. So these units that you're buying for filtration, right, you don't even have to worry about it because you're getting the HEPA filtration inside of the Dyson. Here is another one of those big fans that are just very wobbly. You know, like I said, you don't have security with them, and you're not going to get the same flow. I mean, that's the other thing, not getting that same amazing airflow that you're getting with the TP02. And I want to make sure to show that to everyone again because it's the a combination of the velocity and the range of the distribution of the airflow that you're getting with this unit. That's amazing. Are we ready? Go.
Let's do it. So we're getting that long range projection. We are using the technology from turbochargers and jet engines. This is Dyson's patented air multiplier technology. We're able to put through this large loop up to 77 gallons of purified air per second. It truly is amazing. In order to clean that air, we have to move that air. And this is meant for those large spaces. And it's really all about efficiency with this machine and moving that air constantly.
Woo! I love watching that. But that's amazing. So you said 77 gallons, Natalie, of
purified
Wow,
air.
that's hard to almost even wrap your head around. 77 gallons of purified air. And that is how frequently?
Yeah, so it's going to do it per second, which is, it blows my mind. I know, you're taking 6 gallons in through the base per second, and then it's multiplying that, so it's 77 gallons of purified air per second, right? Talk about not even thinking about it. It's just doing it for you.
That is insane. So here's the thing. I mean, we will be at the 3,300 mark right around the corner. If you are just tuning in, this is the TP02. It is brand new. This value is exclusive at HSN. It is the lowest price we found anywhere when we did all of our comparison shopping. And the fact that we are giving you the extra filter to go right along with it is what really separates this apart from other values that are out there. You have a 2-year warranty that goes right along with it. And here's the thing, you know, if you're on the fence, listen, we're gonna ship it to you for free. You have a 30-day return policy that goes with it. There's your value. It's $479.99 for just the air purifier alone. Then there you go. We talked about that great extra filter that you are getting to go along with it. And when I showed you a little earlier, I put, you know, on this unit behind me, just the strength of the unit and the amount of flow and what it can do. And we've been circulating through a tremendous amount of different informational graphics. That remote control with the magnetic holder so it rests right on top of the unit. And you access everything from your air mode monitoring. Again, it'll judge and determine the quality of the air with your intelligent purification. You have your sleep mode that is built right inside of that as well. You can set the timer on it if you choose to do that. The sleep timer, you see, dims the actual screen. It is super, super quiet. So easy to change any one of the different filters. I mean, quick, easy, and that's the app. That Dyson app that actually monitors your air. It tracks the air quality. It reports back, so it lets you know what the quality of the air that you're breathing is. I mean, I've never seen that before. And the unit that you are looking at right now on the screen, you know, we're just kind of forcing some of those pollutants, as we said. It's the cooking odors. It's the pet odors. It's the smoke odors. And then think about it, you know, whether in all of the pollen and the pet dander and everything that is, you know, floating around inside your home, making it, as we mentioned a little earlier, 2 to 5 times more polluted than outdoors, which when I think about that, Natalie, it's almost, I mean, I understand it, but it's so hard to wrap your head around that. And you've got to do something, right? So when you hear a statistic like that, you have to do something to improve the quality of the air you're breathing. And you know when you're getting a true HEPA filter like this, you know you're gonna get that. And you're also probably gonna get a better performance of the HEPA filter by having the distribution of this unit, right?
You got it. And, you know, you said it blows your mind to think about being more polluted indoors. And that's just because our homes are so well sealed nowadays. We're not opening our windows. We're not opening our doors. So it is going to be more polluted than outside, which is so crazy. And we need to make sure, because we're spending up to 90% of our time indoors. We want to make sure to clean that air and purify that air, and we can do that with the Dyson Pure Cool Link. This has a 360-degree glass HEPA filter. It has these microfibers. They've been pleated 333 times. If I was to unravel this for you, it would be 20 feet of fabric. So we're truly capturing, trapping the bacteria, the viruses, the mold spores, the pet dander, the dust, the pollen, the allergens, all those things. And we're keeping it trapped inside. This is true HEPA. So we're not letting anything go out of here. It's trapping 99.97% of allergens and pollutants as small as 0.3 microns. And those are all the little things that we can't see with the naked eye. If you think of the diameter of a human hair, that's 100 times smaller. But we didn't stop there. On the inside of this filter, you have that activated carbon filter. That's this gray piece right here. And this is going to trap those odors, VOCs, gases, you know, if you paint at home. It's going to make sure that, you know, we love our pets, but we don't love the odors that they bring back inside with them. My parents, they have 2 TP02s, one downstairs, one upstairs, and you walk into their home, you would never even know that they have any animals. It's pretty amazing. So this is going to do everything for you as far as trapping and capturing, but then it doesn't stop there. It's all about that air projection. because then we're going to project that purified, cleaner air back out into the room, because in order to clean the air, we have to keep moving that air.
Yes, you do. And here you have the opportunity to do it, and do it so well, thanks to Dyson. And once more, for anyone joining us, I know we're down to the final couple of minutes of the hour. If you'd like to save another $40 this weekend for our big deals weekend, we're giving you $40 when you open up your HSN card. You can check that out by calling that number 1-800-695-1418, or just go to hsn.com. But know that you're getting a value you're not finding anywhere else. And this is why we do the work. We do the due diligence. We do the comparison shopping, lowest price anywhere. And knowing that getting that extra filter, that's a big, big deal. That extra filter, when you run this unit 12 hours a day, is another full year of filtration that you're getting. And just the purifier alone is $479.99. So enjoy it. Enjoy the $339.99. I know we're going to be taking the calls from now. I mean, obviously from now to midnight. But here's the thing. At midnight, that price is going up $110. So if you are even on the fence, if you're thinking about it, I'd love to have you do me a favor. Just put it in your cart, get it home, and see the difference. And the fact, again, that this is 40.5 inches high, that it is the big unit. So if you've bought smaller units, you know as well as I do, a smaller unit, if you have like a large home or large rooms, you have to have multiple units. This is the benefit of having the big guy, the 40.5 inch unit with the velocity of airflow that we showed you a little earlier in air purification and purifying, as we talk about, all those particles down to 0.3 microns and everything it's there. It's floating in the air, right? And like I said, it's not just the cooking odors, it's everything else. And the opportunity that you also have here at HSN to know that it's lightweight and that you can easily pick it up. It weighs like 8 pounds, so you can put it in any single room. It'll allow you the chance, of course, when it gets super hot out there, to crank down that air. Let the Dyson do the job. Know that it's certified by your asthma and allergy associations, and know that you have that 2-year warranty that goes right along with it, and that you have the chance here to also let us ship it to you for free. I talked about that a lot in my last hours. I mean, we love anything whenever we can find anything with free shipping and handling, right? I'm all about it. So this is definitely the way to do it and the time to find out. And you think about your home, and really important now, because nowadays our homes for many of us are everything. They're not just our home. They're our home, they're our office, they're our school, they're our gym. So we're spending so much time additionally in our homes. So Natalie, more than ever, it's important now to really clean the quality of that air, isn't it?
You are absolutely right. This truly is the big guy, right? It's going to give you that HEPA filtration no matter what airflow setting. We've given you that remote control. It's magnetic. You're never going to lose it. It has that auto mode. This is an upgrade feature of this unit. It's going to automatically sense, and it's going to turn off and on depending upon the pollutants that it's sensing in the room. Nighttime mode, you hit that little moon, you're going to see the LED screen dim. And then, of course, we have the filter. It's easy to change. It's going to tell you when to do it. And last but not least, we give you the Dyson Link App. This has everything that you could possibly want in that 2-in-1 intelligently purify, and then also give you that cooling fan.
Oh my gosh, so much fun. And I have to say thank you so much for being with me today, Natalie. I love it. Thank you for bringing us. We always feel so special here at HSN to be able to bring